Hello everyone, welcome to Viral Buzz News. Today we bring you a shocking story from Massachusetts. A judge has declared a mistrial in the case of Karen Reed, accused of killing her police officer boyfriend. This case has been surrounded by controversy, including allegations of police cover-up and investigative misconduct. For those unfamiliar with the case, Karen Reed was accused of driving drunk and hitting her boyfriend, Officer John O'Keefe, in January 2022. Since then, there have been many twists and turns in the courts. The trial was declared a mistrial after the jury twice told the judge that they could not reach a unanimous verdict, despite several days of deliberations. On the night of January 28, 2022, Karen Reed and John O'Keefe went out drinking at two bars with friends. Shortly after midnight, the couple got into Reed's SUV and headed to the Canton home of one of O'Keefe's fellow Boston police officers for an after-party. By morning, O'Keefe's body was found bruised and battered in the snow outside the house, according to authorities. Prosecutors have alleged that Reed and O'Keefe, who had a sometimes tumultuous relationship, had an argument that night and that she, while drunk, hit him with her vehicle and fled the scene, leaving him to die in the cold. During the trial, prosecutor Adam Lally argued that the constellation of facts and evidence unmistakably demonstrates that the defendant drove her vehicle in reverse at 24.2 miles per hour for 62.5 feet, struck Mr. O'Keefe, causing those catastrophic head injuries left him incapacitated and froze him to death. On the contrary, Reed's attorney Alan Jackson asserted that the prosecutors in the case had failed miserably and will continue to fail. He declared that they would keep fighting to prove her innocence. Massachusetts Judge Beverly Canone, who oversaw the trial, gave the jury the so-called dynamite charge on Monday morning, ordering them to continue deliberations after they indicated for the second time on Monday that they could not reach a unanimous verdict. Judge Canone read the charge around 11 a.m. after the jury sent a note saying, "Despite our commitment to the duty entrusted to us, we find ourselves deeply divided by fundamental differences in our opinions and state of mind." The jurors had resumed deliberations on Monday morning at the judge's order after saying on Friday that they could not reach a unanimous decision. On Friday, Canone asked the jury to continue deliberating but decided not to read the dynamite charge, as case law warns against presenting it prematurely. If prosecutors seek another trial, they might take a different approach, perhaps presenting a lesser charge than second-degree murder if they determine their evidence did not meet the required standard, or using different experts or testimony, said trial attorney Misty Maris. "It is an opportunity to identify what might have been the mistakes or gaps in the case," said Maris. The prosecution's case has also been hampered by a series of errors and unusual investigative practices. In particular, a lead investigator in the case, Massachusetts State Trooper Michael Proctor, admitted to sending a series of sexist and offensive text messages about Reed in a private group chat, calling her crazy, mocking her medical issues, and commenting to colleagues that he found no nude photos while searching her phone for evidence. Proctor was relieved of his duties on Monday after the state police learned of the mistrial, said State Police Colonel John Maughan in an online post on Monday night. "This follows our prior decision to open an internal affairs investigation after information about serious misconduct surfaced in testimonies during the trial. This investigation is ongoing," the post read. CNN has requested comments from the Massachusetts State Police Association. Proctor apologized for the unprofessional comments on the stand, but the vulgar texts were harshly criticized both inside and outside the courtroom, including by the governor. "It is completely unprofessional," said Governor Maura Healey to WCVB about the text messages. "Frankly, it damages the dignity and integrity of the work of men and women throughout the state police and law enforcement. That's why, as a former attorney general and governor, it disgusts me." So friends, this case is far from over. We will continue to monitor developments and keep you informed of any updates. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and hit the bell for more Viral Buzz news. See you in the next video.